Hi Scorpio and Scorpio Rising. Happy full moon in your sign in Scorpio. We had a full moon at about 2:11 p.m. Pacific time in Scorpio at about 27 degrees. So I'm just pulling some cards to find out what we are releasing so that we can transform. The Scorpio moon asks us to transform. I'm going to pull some cards to find out what we're releasing, what we're transforming, and what we are coming into after all of this. So for Scorpio, especially Scorpio rising, this full moon lights up your first house, which is the house of your acting self, of your personality that you show to the outside world, to other people, and also how you begin things, how you do with beginnings. So with the full moon in this house, can have us rethinking priorities, taking a deep look at yourself, even your appearance. So there is also a little warning to not get too consumed in your appearance and yourself. Don't go, if you find yourself spiraling a little too deep in there, make sure you come up for air and take a break, hang out with some friends, have some tea, take a salt bath. This is also a big moon for figuring out how to balance how you show up for other people and how you take care of other people's needs and how you take care of yourself and your own needs, and balancing those and seeing what needs to change there. Where do you need to transform that so that you can be in better balance? So let's pull cards and see what we're releasing, what Scorpio and Scorpio rising are releasing. This might be my favorite of all of the Instagram filters for the zodiac. I like having a little scorpion on my cheek. So what are we releasing, Scorpio and Scorpio rising? I feel like this is an intense moon for you all, but I think it'll be a good one. I think that you'll find that after this moon, I think it could be a little rough. There could be rough moments. But I think you'll find after this moon just feeling a little lighter with a little more clarity on how you want to take care of yourself so that you don't end up feeling resentful or angry. And especially like how you relate with other people, like how you're showing up for other people, how that might need to change. If you're doing too much for others and not enough for yourself, you can make yourself sick. So it's important to balance that. Oh, okay. So what part of what we're releasing is the Six of Coins. So the Six of Coins, I feel like you're kind of coming out of a challenging time with money into a more balanced place with money and with resources and things like that. We've also got the Eight of Wands, so definitely some transformation in your spirit and in your fiery side, of your personality. Some change there, some good change, positive change. And the Seven of Coins. Let me pull a few more cards. So with the Seven of Coins, I tend to think of that as like a little bit of a message to not get caught up in worrying about holding on to your money too much or your resources or your stuff. Like, it's a good time to let go and just, you know, let go of control a little bit. Not to say that you should let go of control of your budget and all of that, but let go of some of the worries about not having enough. Because I guess the message here is that you do have enough. Or, you know, you have the resources you need. So there's no need to be afraid. Okay, so for what we're transforming, I got the Four of Swords. This is definitely your card right now, Scorpio. Rest and recuperation. So transforming that, when we're looking at that as like in the Scorpio moonlight, like the Scorpio moon has us diving deep into our feelings, looking at things that have been kind of below the surface for a while, and things are coming up, you know. And so when I see this as your transformation card, I'm thinking, you know, that there's going to be a big change in how you take care of yourself and how you are going to be coming back into balance. You're going to be you need to come into a place of balance with this self-care stuff. And the Four of Swords is all about taking that time to rest, really heal, and let yourself come back into balance, especially mentally. If you've been really brain foggy or feeling unclear, part of that could be just needing to change your self-care routine, like really turn it around, really transform it, especially with this being a first house thing, you know. How are you going to start this new beginning, this new chapter, so that you can continue showing up for people the way you want to, so that you can keep doing all the things you want to do. That's what you're transforming, is how you take care of yourself. And also for what you're transforming, the Eight of Swords. So if you're feeling stuck or trapped or in a bit of a bind right now, that's changing. That's part of what you're transforming. And with the Eight of Swords, it's very much like a state of mind that you can get yourself out of. So that's a good thing to be transforming. And where we're going, I got the Emperor. So partly coming into your power, and the Knight of Wands. So things are moving, things are changing, and you've got that fire energy of the Wands. So you are looking at things moving forward, things changing to a better spiritual feeling, creativity really on fire, and Queen of Wands. So you're definitely stepping into your power, stepping into your creative power, and coming into a place of feeling better about yourself. That Queen of Wands is a very confident, creative, powerful woman who can create change and bring things to life. So that is the energy that you're moving into, is that ability to create things and bring things to life, and just feeling good about yourself and internally and spiritually, energetically. So that's a really nice place to be headed, Scorpio. I'm going to pull one little card from the White Witch Oracle. It's just a little supplemental deck. that answers simple questions. So if you think of a little question, I'll pull a card for you. You can take it as a little nudge or whatever you want. I just got this deck a little while ago, and I'm trying to get to know it and see how it can be useful. I don't know, they're so tiny it's hard to shuffle. So Scorpio is really up the self-care. As water signs, you feel the moon extra, and with the moon in your sign, it can be extra intense. And let's face it, Scorpio is one of the more intense signs. It's just, we're going deep, into your waters, which is intense. But I do think can be really beautiful for you. You're at home in that transformation energy. And I got let go as your answer. I don't know if you can see that better if I hold it like that. There you go. Alright, Scorpio, things are looking good. I will be doing more in-depth reading on my blog, starsandspoons.com, and I'll probably do some more in-depth readings on YouTube. So just make sure to check in, and I will keep you posted. Make sure to visit my blog, starsandspoons.com, and check out my YouTube channel, Stars and Spoons. And I hope you have a beautiful evening. Enjoy the moon in your sign, and I will see you next time. Love you, Scorpios.